Okay, so you really want to win this week, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
I mean, going all in on one game,
It's a bold strategy.
that's for sure.
Let's see if it pays off.
All right, so we're diving deep on your lineup for this week's Thursday night matchup.
Rams versus Niners.
Always a good one.
Absolutely.
And you've got 4 players in there.
Yep, all in that one game.
Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford.
Brock Purdy, Kyren Williams.
So let's break it down player by player.
Yeah.
And see if this lineup has what it takes to dominate.
Sounds good.
Let's start with Puka Nacua,
All right, rookie wide receiver.
coming off a pretty hot streak.
Yeah, he's looked good.
And you've got him down for over on a half point for rush plus rec TDs.
That's right.
So basically you're banking on him getting at least 1
At
touchdown.
least one.
Now, touchdown predictions for rookies, those can be tough.
Yeah, they can be a little unpredictable.
But with Cooper Kupp out for the season,
Huge factor.
Nacua's become like the primary target for Stafford.
Exactly. He's seeing a lot of action, which is
Yeah.
what you want to see.
So the volume is there. But can he turn those targets into points, especially against a tough defense like the 49ers?
That's the big question.
What do you think?
Well, the Niners are known for shutting down wide receivers.
Oh, yeah.
Especially those deep threats. They've got a secondary, like a hawk, always watching, always ready to swoop in.
That's a scary thought.
It is, but here's the thing.
Okay.
They're strongest against those long passes, those deep bombs.
Nice.
They're a little less dominant against those shorter routes, plays closer to the end zone.
So could that actually work in Nacua's favor?
Potentially.
If the Rams are kind of forced to focus on those shorter plays?
Yeah, if they have to adjust their game plan.
Maybe those targets end up going to Nacua more.
Exactly. It's like a chess match, right?
Ooh, like that.
The Niners take away the deep threat, so the Rams have to adapt. And who benefits?
Puka Nacua.
Potentially.
All right, so that's some strategic thinking right there.
Gotta think outside the box.
Now let's talk about your quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
Solid choice.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the arm.
He does.
But I was a little surprised to see the less than 245.5 passing yards prediction.
Yeah.
What gives with that?
Well, again, it comes back to that 49ers defense.
Ah, I see.
Their pass rush is ferocious. They get to the quarterback, quickly force those hurried throws, really disrupt the passing game.
So those deep throws that can really rack up the yardage.
Yeah, those might be harder to come by in this matchup.
So fewer yards overall,
Possibly.
but maybe more concentrated in those high-value plays.
Like touchdowns.
Exactly.
Could-
And if that's the case, could that actually boost Nacua's chances of hitting that touchdown mark?
Absolutely. If the Rams are forced to be more strategic with their passing game, those red zone opportunities become even more crucial.
Makes sense.
And if Nakadu is that primary target,
He could be the one reaping the rewards.
it's definitely possible.
All right, so we're seeing some potential synergy here with your Rams picks.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Now, on the other side of the ball, you've got Brock Purdy, also with a less than 246.5 passing yards prediction.
Interesting.
Is this like a mirror image of the Stafford situation?
Very similar. Both defenses are elite. Both quarterbacks are going to be facing pressure.
Right.
Both teams might need to rely on those shorter, more efficient plays to move the ball.
So this might not be the high-scoring shootout that some fantasy owners are hoping for.
Probably not.
More of a defensive battle.
Could be.
Okay, so that brings us to your last pick, Kyren Williams.
All right, running back.
Another player with a half-point over-under for rush plus receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, he's in a similar spot to Nacua.
So are we seeing a trend here?
Maybe?
Could both the Rams and the Niners be leaning on those shorter, higher percentage plays near the end zone,
It's a strong possibility.
especially if both teams are struggling to get those consistent passing yards?
Right, they might turn to their running backs to punch it in from close range.
And Williams has shown he can be reliable in those situations.
He has.
All right, so let's sum this up.
Big picture time.
You've got a lineup that's laser-focused on this one game.
All eggs in one basket.
It's a potentially low-scoring defensive battle.
Could be a real grind.
You got Nacua and Williams with that touchdown potential.
Yeah.
They're facing that tough 49ers defense.
Exactly.
And then you've got Stafford and Purdy, who might not be gracking up those monster passing yards.
Yeah, it's a different kind of fantasy strategy.
So is this lineup a guaranteed winner?
No.
Does it have the potential to explode if those touchdown predictions hit?
Absolutely.
And that's why we love fantasy football.
The unpredictability.
This deep dive has been amazing.
Where when you got into the weeds?
We went beyond the basic stats
Yeah.
and really dug into the strategic nuances of this matchup.
You really got to consider all the angles.
And remember, even the best analysis can only take you so far.
That's right.
Trust your gut and enjoy the ride.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And here's a final thought for you. If this really does turn into a defensive slugfest, could defensive players be the secret weapons that win your week?
Something to think about.
We might have to do a whole other deep dive on that strategy sometime.
I'm in.
All right, until next time, good luck with your lineups.
May the fantasy points be with you.